In the past 6 years, I've made over 3,000 videos for all kinds of brands, gaining millions of views. Actually, there's a good chance that you've seen one of my videos once or twice, especially if you live in the Netherlands. During these years, I've observed various hypes, trends and styles across all social media platforms. Some things fade away quite quickly, but some principles have existed since the beginning of media and they still work. So, in a market where everyone is making similar content, how do we stand out? Because I think you know that authenticity is the biggest factor in achieving exponential growth. Creating a unique, innovative campaign that no one has seen before can explode your business. Sure, you can get by copying others and jumping on trends to make some quick money, but it won't be sustainable or very profitable. In this video, I'm going to help you enter your market from a unique angle so that you can exponentially grow your business in an authentic way. This works for any business, whether you're running a coaching program, a recruitment campaign for a larger company, a course, or any message that you want to convey to your audience. The strategies I'm going to teach you can be implemented through organic content, paid ads, YouTube videos, and any other medium that works with video content and social media. But first, it's important to figure out if what you're currently doing isn't a waste of time. There are many scenarios where you might be trying to fix and optimize something that simply isn't going to be optimal. And since you're watching this video up to this point, I think you might be in that situation, so please let me help you for free. And if you watch this video all the way to the end and you think I'm talking nonsense, send me an email and explaining why, and I will give you money or whatever. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. The first thing we need to understand if you want to make intriguing content that is valuable for our audience and converts into whatever we wanted to do is that what we're going to create isn't for us. Creating videos requires a good bit of empathy, and this starts long before we press the record button or start writing a script. When I started out, I went through a long period of making videos that I wanted to make. And guess what? I never got any views or results. So let me give you 2 points that will get you a few steps closer to making more authentic content. Point number 1, give your audience what they need and fulfill their expectations. A problem I see with many people I work with, including my clients, is that they find themselves too interesting and important, especially with knowledge and education. Knowledge isn't scarce anymore. Everything is on YouTube. The stuff that used to be in paid courses, books, and webinars is now available for free. So don't be too special about it when you create this type of content. In 2024, if you want to sell anything for money, it should be implementation, not just education. Same with what I'm doing right now. I'm giving you information for free. I don't have a course and I'm not selling you anything. I work with a select few businesses to create content with them to grow their business. And that's how I make my money, and I'm fully booked. But let me take you back to 2016. The time where we used to tease an audience with teasers, clickbait, flawed hooks, and all sorts of tricks to lure viewers in. And that is what worked back then. 8 years later, you just need to give your audience what they need and instantly reward them. And to understand fulfilling viewers' expectations, I want to take you through the process of a viewer's watch time. Let's call the viewer Bob. The algorithm recommends a video to Bob. Bob sees the thumbnail and title and it resonates with him and he clicks on it. Now the window that Bob perceives the video through has a massive impact on how he enjoys it. If the title of a video is how to cut a watermelon and the first 10 seconds we're talking about all sorts of knives and how to clean them, we're kind of disappointed and likely to click away to look for a more concise video. This tells the social media algorithm that it was a bad video, resulting in lower engagement. The thing that attracts us to a piece of content in the first place massively decides if we're going to keep watching until the very end. Therefore, setting the right expectation and living up to it is very important in terms of staying trustworthy and authentic. If your thumbnail says how to cut a watermelon, then simply show them how to do it without any talking and a whole bunch of nonsense. Learn to actually serve your audience by giving them what they came for. If that's entertainment, sure, give them entertainment. If that's education, then blow them away with the very best information that you have. And the beauty of this is, if you do it consistently, whenever a person sees one of your videos again, they know you're going to live up to whatever you promise, so they stick around. A loyal follower is worth far more than new publicity every single time. It's really simple. And if you do this, you might get fewer views, but the quality of your views will be much higher and more converting. Alex Hormozi recently did a test case with his YouTube channel where he switched his content to only raw business advice without any fancy edits and off-topic lifestyle talks. Even though his videos got fewer views, he got more subscribers, more sales, and more comments and likes. And I can fully confirm this. The more spot on and intentional your content is, the more results you will get from it. I've made Instagram reels that got over 5 million views that made no money, and I've made videos that got 7 views that made me 5 figures. So yeah, 5 million views are cool and all, giving you a bit of dopamine from the likes and the comments, but money in the bank is a lot better. And so it is with my clients. They don't have millions of followers or millions of views, they have a few thousand followers that we convert into sales that's spot on content. So to get into the real question, how do you make spot on content? Point number 2, spot on value. Keep in mind, spot on value can be delivered in all sorts of ways. I'm not just talking about education here. This can be entertainment, news type content, tips and tricks, or even comedy. Have you ever watched a video and wished not too many other people watched the same thing? You thought it was so good and so valuable for yourself that you're afraid everyone is going to apply this knowledge and massively succeed. You wish you could keep it your little secret. You're thinking that if everyone has this information, the market might be saturated and nothing will be left for you. Okay, it might just be selfish me who has felt that, but let me know in the comments if you've ever had that feeling. But this feeling is exactly what we want to create. It should be the ultimate goal for our audience to experience. So how do we do it? Well, first of all, stay in your lane. Be the expert and prepare. If we're talking about content where you're sitting in front of a camera and talking like I am right now, there are a few things you need to keep in mind. Talking to a camera goes a lot easier if you're talking about stuff you're actually passionate about. It also helps if you're actually an expert on the subject. I've made the mistake of going outside of my lane and talking about stuff that I'm not very experienced in. Don't do it and keep it simple. Then, prepare. A lot of us film a video that's very average with very little preparation. Now, think about something. Your time in a video is very valuable. Why? In a good scenario, your video will get thousands of views, or probably even more. That means that if your video gets 1,000 views, every second becomes 10,000 seconds. You're a time taker, and in order to not waste their time, it better be a good time you're giving them. Most creators sleep on preparation and spend all of their time in post-production, whereas if you use all of the post-editing time and spend it on preparation, you won't need all of the post-editing. Fancy edits are really not essential, and this is coming from a full-time video editor. Remember that video editing is supposed to be an amplifier, not the foundation of your quality. So, in short, if you actually try your best to provide what your audience needs, put yourself in their shoes and enter your market from that angle, you will see you'll get more results without any complicated video templates, rules, and guides. And if you have any questions on this topic for the next video, let me know in the comments.